it's been quite a journey in terms of taking someone fresh from university, training them in private equity, and hopefully you've got a chartered accountant at the end of 3 years, trained in private equity.
Yes.
That I don't think anybody else can offer.
No.
So that's really special.
And I think that it's got a lot to do both with RisCura in the wider sense, where you have this unique position where you have a view on asset owners and you have a view on asset managers. And you actually have this entire ecosystem of the investment industry which you can look at and understand and participate in different parts of the business. But I think especially our part of the business, which is aimed at private equity, aimed at infrastructure, all the alternative asset classes, where you get the opportunity, yes, to firstly learn about the investment industry, which has in the past been only accessed really by quite a privileged group of people.
Yeah.
So you get the opportunity to step into that and learn, but also it's a great way to learn about business and to learn about accountancy and understanding businesses, because you get it both on the micro level and the macro.
And I think what excited me about this program is the ability to transform young people's lives, especially, Black, young.
Yes.
And, the program, they've got a lot of energy, they're technical, we put them through the grind, they really, really work hard. So it's been really exciting to see them transition from a first year to our first third years, who can lead a process and project manage. And we can confidently say we produce that chartered accountant.
I wanted to be in an environment where there's continuous learning. It's not like you're not doing the same thing every day, and that's what this program provides trainees with. You learn every day. Literally, I've learned every single day. You learn new things. You learn about how the economy works, how valuations are done, different types of methodologies of doing valuations. The environment here is it's a continuous learning environment.
A contract landed in my inbox. We started now talking about the environment at RisCura, and I was busy with the HR team. They are friendly people, so kind. And then they were explaining everything, like what the program entails, if I'm to sign on the contract, what is it that I'm going to be exposed to, and all about the firm. They gave me the time to go through everything. And then, of course, I knew what I wanted, and this was really what I wanted.
One of the big changes was for myself personally. So I think, you arrive here, you're new, you've got a few new trainees. You come into a team that's pretty well established, but are very open and friendly. But you realize quite quickly that, you're in an environment where you're not at varsity anymore. The work is serious. You're doing, stuff that involves people's pensions and investments, and so there's a certain quality of work and standard that you need to be at, and you need to get there pretty quickly. So coming from that in your first year is quite a big step up, I think, from where most people join the program in as. So that's been the sort of the big challenge. And then I think the great thing about the team and the company and the colleagues is that you're working with a bunch of really smart guys and girls, and who care about you and your personal development, because ultimately we do work as a team.
I'm learning the work as well, but also I've got a takeaway as well from that, in the sense that I actually learn how the industry works, which is great for for the future going forward.
Having that independent view then just reinforces the we care aspects, because we make sure we're independent, we make sure we're not biased, and we make sure that we really present what we believe is a true picture of what is actually happening within a certain business or investments that any of our clients have made.
So what I really like about how RisCura does it is the autonomy part. In as much as they let you do your own thing, but there's also enough guidance, and how they actually also encourage us on growth.
What we all should actually be trying to do is we should be trying to gain skills, so that at one day, everyone at the end, you should be a master of something, so that you can then become a mentor or a consultant.
I'm third year now. And what it's like been doing a training program in a pandemic I think definitely a huge adjustment. But what I liked about fundamentals, and also I think RisCura, is that I think we started the transition of working from home earlier than the lockdown. So it was much easier, and things weren't in a rush. So it was like a gradual shift into working from home and a gradual adjustment. We have these things called risk culture every Friday. So those became more about how they can support employees, Usually it's more about what exciting things are happening in the company, and then those risk cultures shifted into how to provide support for employees, like mental support, how we can navigate working from home and the different challenges that come with that, things like fatigue, things like a lot of the people that work here are moms, during busy season, things like feeling overwhelmed and stressed out because you're working from home, your home environment is your work environment, so the pressures that come with that as well. So I found that really helpful.
What a crazy couple months. Zinande, I'm sure you didn't believe us when we told you about busy season.
Nope. I thought I knew what busy season feels like.